what was your original motivation for creating the transparency task force, and how did you really get it off the ground? I mean, what inspired you to work towards ensuring financial transparency? I mean, this is such an abstract subject.
And when I was in my early 20s, on 3 separate occasions, I witnessed conduct that was not very professional. I witnessed things happening in the companies I was working for that was not really good for the customer. And I reported this in the appropriate way to the compliance officers for the companies I was working for. And unfortunately, the response was that they really didn't mind that much about what was going on because it was making a lot of money. And this led me to have quite a tainted view of the quality of the culture within not just the companies I was working for, but perhaps in the financial services sector as a whole. I gradually realized that what was happening as a consequence of the way the financial ecosystem works. It was happening because of the incentives and the pressures and the culture that was at play. But basically, the cultures were all about maximizing sales, maximizing revenue, maximizing profit, and it really kind of didn't matter too much to some people where the corners were being cut that would ultimately be at the expense of the customer. And I really was not very comfortable with this at all, and on many occasions I thought about leaving the industry, but I chose not to. I persevered. And as time went by, because I started to have a better understanding of the dynamics at work, including the poor governance within these companies, I decided to give a speech about all this on the 6th of May 2015. I remember it very well. And this speech on the 6th of May 2015 was the first time I really properly articulated the idea that the financial services sector, and in particular the way it is governed, needs to be changed. It needs to be fixed. The speech landed very, very well. I spoke about the idea of improving governance, improving culture, improving leadership, and all these sorts of things. And the speech led to people congregating around the idea of beginning to build a community of people who shared my belief that the finance industry is so important, it has to be properly governed. And one thing led to another. I ran a symposium on the 7th of October 2015, another date I remember very, very well. And after that, Nitin, people came up to me afterwards volunteering to be part of this community, or perhaps even this movement that I was trying to create to bring good people together to help change the system. So that's how it all got off the ground, and it's been a roller coaster ride ever since.